Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Just heading out here this morning to the garden. We have a lot of flowers to cut for tomorrow, which is Friday. So we're going to try to get a little bit of a head start on it today, or this morning, I should say. Otherwise, we have to do it all in the evening. It's just a beautiful morning out here. It's late August, and it was down to 40 something degrees last night. But dahlias are looking great. Probably cut those tonight, so all kinds of elderberry looking good there. We're heading over here to the new garden, do some cutting. We'll maybe start with some zinnias. And I'll tell you what, this year the weeds have been too much. Tried to keep up on them, but leave my bucket. But they've just, I think, won the battle here. All right, so cutting zinnias. So the test for zinnias is the wiggle test to know if they're ready. Let me turn you around here. Okay, so you just grab it down low, give it a shake. You see how that one is a little flimsy up top? That one's not ready. Well, here. See how that one is a lot stiffer? Still a little flimsy. There we go. That one's nice and stiff. That one's ready to go. So we'll cut this one. We're going to come down in here. Usually find the first spot where the stem splits. Cut it just above that. Sometimes if the split is really close to the flower, we'll just go down further. There we go. There. Here it is. Now when I cut zinnias, I like to gather up usually about bundles of 10 in my hand before I come to strip them. But in order to strip them, just grab it up top, put your hand on here and slide it down the stem, and all the leaves just come right off. So I'm going to do that. And you're left with a nice stem, just like that. So getting the zinnias can actually be quite quick when I'm just out here by myself cutting. Some people like to cut a whole bunch and strip, and then other people like to strip as they go. Like I said, I'll cut usually just bundles of 10 in my hand, and then that's borderline. Cut bundles of 10 in my hand, and then we can just strip them all at once. I feel like it's faster to batch them together like that. So that's a good one. Let's see that first split in the stem, pretty close to the flower. So I'm gonna go down further, and that's all right. So we'll just cut that little side shoot off. It won't be a problem at all. Alright, you can see I cut a bundle just here in my hand. And let's just go through how to strip them all. So this one, see, has extra stems on it. Just snip, snip. Okay, nothing to worry about there. And then just hold it. Oop, see? Look, I broke it. It's no big deal. Just put it aside, move on. This one is a little flimsy. This one's good to go. Here's another one. Roll it by the top. Start stripping. See, it's kind of a two action. Usually the first leaf or two I get while I'm holding just the head of the flower. And then I can move this hand down, because the top right by the flower is going to be the flimsiest part. It'll be the most likely spot for it to break. So if you pull the first set of flowers off, come down and hold it lower where the stem is much stiffer, it's gonna be less likely to break. The other thing you can do to damage it when you're doing this is not just popping the head off, but I want to be careful you don't squeeze too hard here, because you can just crush the stem, and then that's no good either. You can see here they're not going directly into the bucket, they're just getting collected, and it's fine. I mean, they can be out of the water for a couple minutes. And then here, this one has another side shoot on it. If they're small, you don't necessarily need to cut them first. They just come off when you strip it. Oop, there you go. Okay. Pick them all back up. Usually get the ends all together. Put them in our bucket. There you go.